in terms of lighting up the Prem week in, week out. And you have to go with a player that supporters talk about a lot, and Cipriani is on the tip of everyone's tongue. So I'd be surprised if he didn't get it. But for me, for the context of the season, I know Kovacic is there and he's been brilliant under the radar. But, what Northampton and Gloucester have both done respectively and how well they've played and some of the tries that they've scored, it's got to go to one of them two, I think.
It's interesting, isn't it? I think I tweeted it. 3 English qualified players on that list. Eddie Jones won't pick any of them. Alex Goode, Danny Cipriani and Matt Kovacic. I'm going to go Sips. I think he's been a revelation at Gloucester. I think Gloucester will count their lucky stars how everything happened last year for Cipriani. Obviously with the contract negotiations, how it all panned out. If you're looking at Cipriani now, if he's out of contract now at a club, and Eddie Jones, he's playing his best rugby, he ain't picking him. He's going off to a club in France for big Euros. Wasps, he was at Wasps last year. Wasps didn't want to be left hanging at the end of the season to find out whether he was going to get picked for England and stay in England, because that's what they said to him. They said, what are your plans? He went, I want to find out whether I'm going to get an opportunity with England, otherwise I'm going to look abroad. Wasps went, we can't wait to see towards the end of the season whether you're going to get picked for England and then whether you want to stay, because we need to know we've got a first choice 10. So they went out and signed Sopoaga. Gloucester picked Cipriani up at the death of the season, didn't they? Right at the end, when Eddie Jones has picked him for the South Africa tour. He's then, obviously Gloucester are like, well, we need a statement signing, we need a 10, so Sips, you're perfect. And he's fully justified paying them what they're paying him. And he's been brilliant all year. So the bizarre thing is Eddie won't pick him.
Let's take a look at the rumours. You guys got any rumours floating out there?
Well, the interesting one that the interesting one that Andy Rowe, the smelly fish, brought to the table, Quade Cooper to Quins. Would he suit Harlequins? Is that good for the young Marcus Smith?
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I've said it.
And the reason I don't like it is because I think Marcus Smith has had a very good second season.
And Lang's a good player.
Lang's a backup. And I just think you sign someone like Quade Cooper on, he's going to be £500,000, isn't he? You got to play him, which holds back Marcus Smith. And I think Marcus Smith, from his leap from last year to this year, last year as an 18-year-old playing the Premiership and doing some really good things, and people were like, geez, he's only 18. How good is he going to be? This year, he looks a proper rugby player. You forget he's now 19. He's like, Marcus Smith's a proper threat for Quins. Really good player, attacks the line, runs the game well, beyond his years. I don't like that signing for Quins if it is going to happen. I think if they are going to look for someone to go up against Marcus Smith, they need someone that's not going to cost them £500,000 and without the baggage of. Although I do like watching Quade Cooper play, I think you're holding back an English talent there, and sign someone that will be a very good backup to Marcus Smith to learn off.
I don't know if he's
like a Brock James.